Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is October 29, 2015, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the economic calendar first, got just a couple of numbers coming out of the U.S. Later today, a GDP number, that's gross domestic product number, coming out, and a unemployment claims weekly number that is coming out at 4 p.m. South African time. So all in all, not big numbers coming out, but a couple of numbers still coming out. Yesterday was the day. Looking back at what happened yesterday, last evening with the FOMC meeting, let's look at the Dow Jones first. Doesn't show it in this graph because it's a weekly, but look at this massive rally yesterday. We had the sell-off, obviously, from the beginning of the month, and we were just a very bullish month. Looking at this, we traded at the beginning of the month at 15,800, and right now we're standing at 17,600. So, but yesterday, just looking at yesterday, we had just this big spike down as the news came out, and then the counter move that comes right afterwards, which was this rally, and we rallied right into the end of the close. This is a major retracement for the Dow Jones. Okay, we're almost back to our normal levels, okay, of 18,000, and remember the high is 18,300 or 299, something like that. Okay, 312, and we're just about 600, 700 points from that. That's a major rally. So all in all, it looks like the Dow Jones, like this entire sell-off, this shake-up that happened with the Chinese market, is completely brushed off, okay, at least in the short run. And the question is are we going to continue rallying into the end of the year, or are we just going to falter and kind of side trade? Ultimately, I think we're going to continue rallying because the stocks are still showing some very strong returns, quarterly returns, and ultimately they are showing very strong earnings as we're kicking into the last quarter. We spoke about this before, and this is affecting obviously the value of the dollar. Looking at the value of the dollar, let's start with the Euro USD. Right below 110, and we cracked this level at 110, as you can see here. We're below it, and we sold off. The question is there are other thresholds for it to stand. As you can see here, there's at 108.45. We're now trading at 109.30. So the question is, are we going to just sideways trade here? And so I still think that there's going to be a little bit of volatility today, for maybe a retracement. But if you don't see a retracement, then, it should, I use that term very loosely, should continue retracing. But we're at the bottom of this range, as you can see here in this line. So the question is, are we going to continue breaking lower in the Euro USD? You have to keep an eye on it and see how things are going to develop in it. GBP USD also sold off to 152. We're almost at the bottom of the range, not there yet. GBP holding up a little bit stronger than the Euro is. New Zealand dollar yesterday also sold off, and it's below this threshold. So, another breakdown in the Zealand dollar versus the USD. So across the board, the dollar, as you can see, has gotten much stronger. Looking at gold actually bounced a little bit yesterday. 6 points, nothing to write home about, but ultimately the news came out from last week, and we've been selling off in the gold, as you can see here from yesterday's news, from 1182. But this actually happened a little bit before that, and we sold off quite drastically, during the day. So a big sell-off in the gold. Let's see where we're holding on it on a longer time frame, but we're still in this ranges. Okay, looking at a 4-time range. We almost hit this threshold at 1183, and we completely faltered. But we bounced over 1153. So we're somewhere in the middle over here after this huge sell-off. So gold retracing very harshly. Oil, on the other hand, actually bounced yesterday, as you can see. A big rally for oil as it dipped below this $44 range. and it's trading a 45.5. Not, you know, tell you, it's still in a tight range. Okay, ultimately, it's volatile, but it's still in a relatively tight range. Okay, especially when we look at a weekly chart and we see, how far down it's come. When we're looking at between $50 to $44, and we're trading within this range, especially when it came down from $110 a barrel to about $40 a barrel. So, it is ultimately in a tighter range. Not to say that you can't make money of it, but you have to be just a lot more selective, like we mentioned before. Shorting the top of the ranges, as you can see here, either at $49 or $47, and trying to cover around $44. So in this instance, it would have worked for you, and it looked like we were developing a short trading range. But could this be a reversal? Perhaps. Okay, and this is might be a contributor to what's going on in El Nino, some of the climate changes. With the price of oil rebounding a little bit. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.